Hey gamers, welcome to my channel, and today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to point the games I'm more hyped to play in this second half of 2023. Are you ready? Let's start. Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of the Dragons. And let's start with the game I'm most hyped for. Yes, without suspense. There is no suspense here in the channel. I start right away with the one I want to play the most. No foreplay here. And that is, as you can see, Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of the Dragons. I love this series and I even dedicate a video here in the channel talking about Double Dragon. Double Dragon 2 in the original Game Boy, Double Dragon Advance and Neo are one of the best side-scrolling beat-em-ups I played, and me and my son are addicted to this kind of games, and we can't wait to play it. As usually, we play as Billy and Jimmy, and this time we can also play from the start with Marion and Uncle Martin. Also, we can unlock more playable characters. For what we see in the trailer, the game has many playable mods, items to collect, and hopeful online mode.
Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of the Dragons.
Metal Slug Tactics, another series that I really love. Metal Slug is my favorite SNK series along with Fatal Fury, and I also love turn-based tactical games such as Fire Emblem, Space Crusade, Advanced Wars, Tactical Orcs, Final Fantasy Tacticals, and many more. The game developer is Dotemu, that made Street of Rage 4 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, so it's undoubted a winning bet. Sonic Superstars. I love Sonic since the 16-bit era, and I was there a little after the release date to play the first Sonic in the Mega Drive. I played and finished almost all 2D Sonics from the Master System to the Mega Drive, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, and so on, and I completely love Sonic Mania. So this one is going to be day one for me, for sure. Space Marines 2. The first game was one of the games that I most love and enjoy in the past 20 years. Yes, you heard that right. I love the game that much. I love the Warhammer 40,000 since I played Space Crusade in the Commodore Amiga, and I'm enjoying more and more every year. The gameplay in the first game is hype, fast and brutal. The voice acting, the graphics, the story, everything is flawless, and I beat the game too many times to count.
Eviscerate this abomination!
Echoes of the Living. Echoes of the Living is a classic survivor horror inspired by the Resident Evil series. The gameplay has fixed cameras just like the old Resident Evil games from the PlayStation 1 era. The game takes place in the year of 1996 in the small town in the North Europe, where a mysterious fog has surrounded the entire area, turning the citizens into zombies. Our player will have few ammo and a few slots for items, also just like the old Resident Evil games. We will be facing all kinds of horror in involvements like hospitals, police stations, libraries and schools, which will most likely bring back memories of exploring similar locations in games that came before. So one thing I'm sure, this game will be very nostalgic for fans of the old survivor horrors. Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars is a turn-based RPG inspired by the classic games like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger. The story centers around two heroes named Valer and Zale, who use power of the sun and the moon to fight. As you can see in the gameplay, we engage in the turn battle combat, just like the old 16-bit RPGs. The music composer, let me see if I can pronounce his name right. Yasunori Mitsuja is the same that composed the music in Chrono Trigger and other classic games such as Chrono Cross, Xenogears, Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy V, among others. I played and finished all Final Fantasy games since the first one. And because I missed the old formula in the 16-bit RPGs, this is one of the games I'm most hyped to play this year. So that's it gamers, those are the games I'm very hyped to play. Please tell me in the comments yours too. As always, I hope you like this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.